Hi guys, I just wanted to do an update. We've went ahead and updated our battery system. We're at about 93% state of charge right now. Putting in about 18.2 amps. We have a pretty light load on the house. Okay. We went ahead and moved that board. Now we get airflow back here behind, and the fins aren't blocked by a piece of wood back there. I think that'll help keep it pretty cool. And it's showing right around 96 degrees on that, so that's doing pretty good. I went ahead and bonded my ground to my neutral. Somebody had expressed concern on that. And this bar is grounded. Okay. I have our ground going there. I'm holding this in my hands. I guess I should have set it on a tripod. That way I could show you that that's bonded. But I really like getting the batteries off of that rack there. That shelf is not made for holding that much weight. I did go ahead and get me some wheels under there in case I need to move it. And we've got the 2-watt battery cable. And that's 2-watt going into the inverters also. All of those are the same length. The ones coming to this racking system are a little bit longer than the ones going to the inverters, but all the inverter battery cables are the same length. The positive and negative cables coming to the battery racking system are the same length. Sorry about not getting something up earlier to show you guys, but we've got several things that we got in the process of doing. I just wanted to get that posted. Our big batteries, I've got to figure out what I want to do there. I don't want to hook them up to this battery system. What I might do is put another inverter over here. I do have a smaller inverter, and I can take I've got 2 sets of solar panels coming into this inverter. I could take one and put it over here with another inverter, but is that something I really want to do? I'd probably have to do another of these transformers, or maybe I'd get the new Growatt one. I might do that. And then if something never did happen, I've already got enough power inverters and a spare transformer, and I could just swap it out. It wouldn't take that long. And that way I keep those batteries charged up. It's just something to think about. I haven't made any decisions on that. No, I got some other stuff I'd like to get done also, so I'll probably hold off on doing another inverter. I just don't know exactly what I want to do with those batteries. I might just sell them. Because I don't think this system hasn't even given me any hiccups. It hasn't thrown any codes. It's been working really well. And now with the extra battery storage, it's just like, it's pretty cool. All my batteries are showing 4 on the state of charge. It said 93. I don't know if that's the float, where it's floating is at 93 or what. I wasn't out here when it decided to go to 4 LEDs and see what the when it slowed down on the charging. So it sure is cool. Now when I need to get over there, if I have to access my wiring, I could just roll that thing out of the way. Just unlock the wheels and roll it somewhere. And I can do that by myself now. I don't have to wait on somebody to come lift everything and do that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And even though this is showing the voltage coming in from the utility, I don't need that to come in from the utility. We can actually turn these off. Turn off the, well, I'll leave the big breaker on. That way, I put in a second. I had to warm up these batteries, and I had to keep this room heated up while I was charging. So I went and I found a little heater to use with my charger. That way I could get it all up and running and have all my batteries charged up. It was actually really cool. So we had to put in a second. I put in another breaker and put in a second outlet, because you can't run the heater and the charger off the same breaker. You'll trip the breaker. So I figured I'd just clue you in. I just threw that up here. This is only a little shed that, you know, I didn't pay much for. There's a lot more money and equipment and stuff like that in here than what this shed is worth. But now with the 2, if I do have to charge up my batteries and to keep the shed warm, I've got the little heater that I dug out. I had it, I just didn't know where it was because I haven't used it in so long. I used to have to heat my pump house, but now with the way I have the pump house set up with the house, I don't have to heat it no more. And we get pretty cold temperatures. We get well below freezing here, and it was below freezing last night, but there's times when it never gets above freezing during the daytime. But thankfully that's December area, and December's in the past for this year. But yeah, this is pretty nice. And actually I did notice that with the larger battery cables, my solar actually charges my batteries faster. I think we have less resistance in the cables. So that's something to consider. Always put in what, you know, what's best for your system, and these 2-aught cables seem to be pretty sturdy. They're definitely not hot, you know. We'll just see what the inverters are doing. About 82, 81.7 exactly, but this runs the warmest. It's showing a little bit over 100 degrees, 100.8. So, and now with the fins at the back to where they can cool, I don't know if you can see that. I can't see the camera. But now you have airflow back there instead of a piece of wood. And I appreciate the guy that commented on that. I might not have changed that out had he not commented. I don't know whether he was trying to be constructive or not. But